Welcome to the Coquitlam Whiskey Barrel Podcast with your hosts, Uncle Corey and Uncle Dono.
Recording off some bullshit.
He left his Stanley Cup back on the ice in 1980.
It's embarrassing.
Let's give Corey a round of applause like you were the fucking service staff at a wedding.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the obsolete.
That's a splash. That's the first time you've ever opened that on the podcast.
That's true. Well, we've been on a hiatus.
We've been on a bit of a hiatus, and I think we owe it to the fans to let them know where we've been. So, Corey, where have you been?
Well, the reason we've been on a hiatus is we were getting some heat.
Yeah, I know, a lot of heat.
A lot of heat from the fans themselves. Mm-hmm. And then the fans so conveniently requested that we come back.
I know.
See, we went silent and the fans got uppity.
Exactly.
They like when we talk, just not about them.
Exactly. So each and every one of you know who we're talking about. The problem is that you don't want to talk about it. And that's not my fault. That's not Corey's fault. The fact is that you're soft and you're sensitive, and the gloves are off this season, though. Okay?
It's season 3 of the Whiskey Barrel Podcast. We're pulling no punches.
No punches will be pulled. I'm not pulling them. You pulling them?
Not pulling them.
Not pulling them. We're ready to roll here, bitches.
We're going to Big Brother a lot of people.
Whoa.
Every episode.
Whoa.
A different person is going to get Big Brother.
Ear muffs. Ear fucking muffs. Jesus.
Hey, I said I'm not pulling any punches.
I know.
And now you're going to start pulling?
You want to get inside baseball. Jesus Christ, I wasn't ready for that one.
I'm bringing heat, high, chin level. Back off. That's my plate.
What a great day. What a great day.
It feels like we never left.
I know. It's like we're 1 week late, but we're not 1 week late because we're at the end of week 1. So maybe we should have done this in Vegas when we did the draft and we recapped the draft. But now we can recap the draft, recap week 1. It is what it is.
We, for all of our other listeners, we don't know why that you listen to this, but we're celebrating our 10th year.
And you know who you are.
Yeah, all 250 of you. Including that one guy who left that pleasant review on our iTunes.
That's going to be a regular segment of this podcast.
iTunes reviews?
Yeah, starting next week.
Yeah. Hopefully we get
one or two, and we can talk about them.
So to celebrate year 10, we took a little trip down to Sin City,
Las Vegas, Nevada,
to host our draft. Because why not?
Why?
We're all grown men.
Because we're grown men and we know what is right. And what is right is being ridiculous for 3 days in Las Vegas because why not? Exactly.
What a time it was. We all bonded. We had a great time. We shared a lot of drinks. We had some fun. We shared some laughs. And now we're here.
Absolutely.
And the draft was a great time. We had some fun.
We stayed at the Flamingo Hotel.
Yes. Shout out to the Flamingo. They didn't do anything for us, but...
No, hashtag shout out. No, I slipped the guy $20 and he put my room right next to the suite.
Right, that's true.
So I gave the guy, an older dude...
As far as I'm concerned, you paid $20 for a chaise lounge.
Fair enough. Yeah. But I was up there just baller status. I said, here's 20. How do I get some upgrades? He goes, I can raise your room 10 floors and give you a strip view. And I said, all I want is a fridge. And he goes, all the rooms come with fridges. I said, you got it, my man.
Here's 20.
Here's a quick 20. You're my man. But here's a little trivia for you.
Okay.
If you'd like to start off happy when we're talking about Las Vegas, Nevada. What city is the Flamingo on Las Vegas Boulevard located in? The Flamingo Hotel and Casino.
Yeah.
What city
is it located
in Nevada is it located in?
So it's not Las Vegas.
I'm asking, is it?
I don't. That's what I'd say, but I have no idea. Now you're confusing me.
Exactly. So what's the answer?
I don't know.
I know the answer, so if you'd like the answer, you just say, I don't know.
I don't know, Don. What's the answer?
Paradise, Nevada. The entire part of the lower section of the Las Vegas Boulevard, so basically from the wind down, maybe a little bit more east.
Like all New
East.
Vegas.
is all Paradise, Nevada. Not even Las Vegas, Nevada. So when you're flying into Las Vegas, you're flying into Las Vegas, but the region that the main strip is that you're thinking of is Paradise, Nevada. It's not even Las Vegas.
It's fitting because it is paradise.
Exactly. Well, like that's why nobody's mad about it.
No.
But I'm just saying, you're not going to Las Vegas. None of you were in Las Vegas. You were all in Paradise, Nevada. I know you're mad at me. Google that shit. I'm right. Next question.
Useless fact of the day goes to Don.
That's not useless. That's yeah, it's fucking useless.
How does it help it?
I don't know.
All right, next time you go down to stay on the strip, tell everyone where you're going. I'm going to Paradise.
I'm going to They're gonna think I'm going to Reno.
Yeah.
Some
You
shithole.
ever been to, maybe we should do our next. Draft
I
in
would
Reno.
happily go to Reno. It's fits some people's budgets, and we'll be able to, do the same things we did in Vegas, but with like 80-year-old women.
Does Reno still exist? Is that still
Oh
a
yeah,
thing?
it's a thing.
It's
And
a big
apparently it's awesome because apparently the payouts are a little bit better in Reno because they need you to win a little bit more
To keep coming
to
back.
stay.
Yeah.
So you can go and tell your 80-year-old grandma from Florida that she should go back to fucking Reno. I don't know. I don't care. Las Vegas is the best. It was my 17th or 18th time in Vegas, and it's the best.
Yeah, I've lost count now. I'm up in the
It's just,
high double digits.
once
and
you
it's
get
ridiculous.
into that time, it's just you realize that there's one town you keep returning to, and when it's Las Vegas, you're just what's wrong with it?
Every time I leave Las Vegas, I go, I can't wait to get the fuck out of this city.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's about 3 days later where you go, I could go to
I
Vegas.
could go, yeah, just for a quick 2 nights.
Yeah.
You itch your arm, you're like, oh, I get that. Just a quick 2
Yeah.
nights, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll
Get some
fly out of
oxygen in
Bellingham, it will be fine. Anyway, so we had a great time. We're excited to be back. We're already a terrible 6 minutes in. We don't have a lot on the game plan here, but we're going to figure this thing out. We'd like to recap the draft and week 1 as briefly as possible, but
I did open
brevity is not our strong suit.
I opened up the text message inbox,
Yeah.
and people have seen that I've opened it, but no one's checked in yet. But that's okay. Maybe we'll get some action throughout the show.
I like that hold on. Why'd you say the text message inbox? There's only one box.
It's the Ashley.
It's the Ashley Sayers
That was occupied
inbox.
right now.
It's a
It's
little
occupado.
It's
Yeah.
It's getting a little tight in there, gentlemen, but if you want to squeeze some information in, try to figure that
The
out.
inbox is full. It's not accepting any more incoming
Tick, tick,
messages at the
tick,
moment.
as it were. Tick, 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 as it were. So you've opened it up. We don't need to open the phones right now. Let's talk about the draft. So let's talk about... Do we have something?
I have one quick story aside.
Okay, please. But
When,
okay, great.
just to harken back to your room upgrade.
Great,
I had
please.
a different experience. I as you know, my wife was at home, which was great, and I had a different roommate, a male roommate.
A male.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think he's a man, but
Yeah.
I learned out very quickly he's a child.
Not even taking away his maleness.
Yes.
Just his adulthood.
Yeah, well, I had to carry his boarding pass everywhere and make sure he was all checked in and everything was okay and make sure he was fed. I had
Yeah.
to tell him don't worry about it a lot of times.
Yes,
Right?
yeah.
Make sure he had his water and his Advil and everything and he was okay. So we check in
Yeah.
and I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
I've been thirsty.
Kid's thirsty.
The kid's thirsty.
Yeah.
So we check in and I grab my case of beer and my bags and I start walking to the elevator and I get to the elevator and turn around and my roommate's nowhere to be found.
Where is he?
He's struggling. He's walking. He's dragging his bag. He's a little guy, right?
Yeah.
But he had a little bag. Shitty
Yeah.
bag. Really shitty bag. I think one of the wheels was broken. It was all stained. Like, he needs new luggage.
Yeah, fair enough.
I considered starting a GoFundMe page for a new set
New
of
luggage. Yeah. Of course.
And
You're a gentleman.
yeah. And so he rolls up. Why are you in such a hurry? I go, I'm just walking with my bag and my beer. He's beer's on the ground. He's falling all over the place. I can't keep up. I need help with my stuff. I need help with my stuff, he says.
And he's got one bag.
One bag and a case of beer.
One bag and a case of
I need
beer.
help with my stuff.
What?
I'm
What
dropping my stuff. I'm dragging my bag, and you're 100 feet ahead of me. What's the rush?
So you're walking like a man.
Yeah.
And
I
he's
have
going,
legs.
Dad!
I've dropped my things
Yeah,
and I
can't
left my
keep
tape.
up, Dad! That was your start to the
That
trip?
was the start to my trip.
It's not a great start.
Awful start.
It's a terrible start.
Yeah.
I don't like any of that at all.
Yeah.
But here we are, and it is what it is.
Then, a few days later, and you rub some lotion on the guy's back because he doesn't bring any sunscreen. And
Why would
you got to
he?
charge his phone because he doesn't have a phone charger.
He
and,
never has his
and
phone
he
charged.
and he has no money. So,
What a great time.
we had a great time. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have the same experience.
No.
But here we are. His phone is never fucking charged.
Never charged.
It's embarrassing.
It is.
That's the first It's Embarrassing. Cheers. If you're playing the It's Embarrassing drinking game, there's the first one. But it's embarrassing how many times that guy comes in. I don't know where I gotta charge my phone, And it's like, what phone is that? iPhone 4S? What the fuck is going on here? Do you have that old iPhone charger? No? Okay, I'll just leave. It's cracks all over the front and the back of the screen.
He's got that shitty case that has, like, his student card in it and his, like, debit card. Like, all his valuables, right?
Yeah.
He's got the little money clip on the back.
Yeah,
that never
way
has a bill in it.
That way,
I've never seen a single bill in it.
That way he doesn't forget any of his stuff.
Yeah.
Super important.
If he forgets one thing, he forgets it all.
Exactly. Exactly.
And he forgets it all
So
the
it's
time.
like, it's like
all right, everyone, we had a good dinner.
Keys,
you
cell
guys
phone,
ready?
wallet.
Yeah.
No, it's just he's looking for one pocket. Fuck it, forget it. Walks out. Lost everything.
I've never heard one person say more in my life. Can you spot me some money? Can you spot me on this one? I'll get you next time. I'll get you next time. I've heard that so many times.
When was the last time he got you?
I don't know.
It's been 10 years of
And
this
you know
league.
what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and that's fine, but it's been 10 years, and I don't know if I've ever been gotten.
No.
I can't think of it.
I never got.
I know my wife has gotten him a couple of times, but she's never gotten back.
No.
And we're getting and gotten people. And listen, if you want to be on one side of the get or the got, whatever, just make sure that at one point you do something about it. That's all I'd ask. Simple.
It would be nice.
A polite request, as it were. A gentleman's request.
That's all we're asking for.
Okay, so you want to recap the draft? You want to go over week one?
I'm
What do
just
you
having a great time.
want?
Well, I will say I'm still upset that we kept kickers in the league.
I am too, especially after week one. In hindsight, this is ridiculous. You know what? Do I even have a kicker on my team? I'm sure I do. I don't know who he is, and I don't know what his score was.
As the new commissioner of this league, I'm just done with it.
Yeah,
I'm done with commissioners.
You're done with commissioners?
No, sorry, I'm done with kickers.
Yeah, as the new commissioner, I'm done.
Done.
I'm resigning.
Yeah.
No more. No
We have
less.
this useless figurehead who can't return a text message while his phone's never.
Well, it's not charged. She can't afford electricity, Corey.
Right.
You ungrateful son of a bitch.
I guess I could pay for his hydro bill.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
I just showed him a picture of you. You know who you are. Anyways. So you see. Anyways, so kickers.
So we're next year as the new commissioner of this league. I'm calling it no kickers. I'm ruling with an iron fist. No vote. It's not going to a vote. It's just no kickers.
That's great. That's fantastic. I play in 2 other leagues. There are no kickers.
I don't have. This is the only league I have a kicker in.
Yeah.
And I don't know who mine is.
Everybody's wisened up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who yours is, because yours is. Hold on. I don't know where you are here, but you're here somewhere.
I was at the back the back of the draft.
Oh yeah, you're right at the back. Yours Dan Bailey from Minnesota.
Is he still in the league?
I don't know.
No, me either.
I got a cheeky Justin Tucker from Baltimore. Let's keep kickers. Guy's a fucking stud.
Did he have a good week?
I have no idea.
No
I don't know. I really don't have an answer to that. All right, so let's go over the teams. Let's go a brief week one. Let's get this started.
Well, let's run down how the first round went. Maybe we'll do the first 2 rounds, and then we'll just look at the week one.
I like that a
lot.
So Brad Friend
at the 101.
Hold on. Aren't we gonna? Should we speak about Brad Friend? The eternal Brad Friend, the man, the myth, the legend, the first time, long time, Brad Friend.
It was great to see Brad Friend out and about enjoying himself in the desert.
You know what? Brad Friend is one of those people, like, I would like to shit on him. I've got no reason to shit on him. Well, I have you can find reasons to shit on anybody, but I enjoy Brad Friend. I enjoy him. He's a good guy.
I mean, he doesn't make my day better. He doesn't make it worse.
Doesn't make it more timely, that's for sure, because he's always in and out.
He's in and out.
You can ask...
Like the burger.
What?
On the promenade.
I was going to say, you could ask this, too soon. Anyways, so Brad Friend, with week with first overall pick. This is as bad as your go to the jungle joke.
What?
Nothing. Anyways, all right. So first over, ban whatever. I'm not gonna do it again. Fuck it. First overall, because ladies and gentlemen who aren't a part of this draft but want to pay attention to this for some reason, we started fresh. We started anew.
No keepers.
We've been
and
a
we
keeper
voted
league.
for no keepers again this year.
Yeah.
So
So we've
2
been
years
in no
a row.
keeper league for 9 years, coming on our 10th year right now. We started fresh for the first time since our first year. And Brad Friend takes Saquon Barkley, first overall. Thoughts?
It's one of 3 guys at 101, so I don't think you can go wrong.
Okay, we're not mad at that.
It
Kurt. Whoa, sorry.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, Kurt goes Camaro, which makes sense. Dono goes
Kurt. Kamara was my first overall. If I would have had first overall pick,
Okay. Now, if Zeke was playing, would he be your... If Zeke was guaranteed...
No
we didn't know
problem.
at the time.
No
Was
problem.
he your number 1?
Yep.
Okay.
No, Kamara.
Oh,
Still.
Kamara still.
Kamara's my number
Where
1
does
overall.
Zeke fall if you knew if he'd been at training camp? There's no issues.
5th or 6th.
Oh, okay. He drops.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
yeah.
You take Christian McCaffrey.
I take McCaffrey.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Patterson took Zeke.
Yep.
Sully with David Johnson, which I thought was a bit of a reach.
Sully was at the draft, right? Took a little
I
bit to
believe
get
he was.
him there, though.
Took a little, yeah.
Little coaxing, as it were.
He was tardy.
He was.
Yeah.
Him and
Nightingale. But I
Nightingale.
think Nightingale was still at the poker table.
like we were all there
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, draft started at 5.
And they were there, I don't want to say past 6, but I think it was, right?
It's close, yeah. But it's okay. It's not like we had paid for that time.
Yeah, we didn't pay a lot of money for
That time.
the time. It's
Yeah.
not that we had paid for that time.
No.
Because that time was free.
Yeah.
Because in Vegas, that time is free.
Well, in America, everything's free.
Everything's free. What's
Booze especially.
Yeah, tax is low and
Yeah.
the time is free.
Yeah.
And especially if you've got some nice looking ladies.
I
with
know
you.
I don't know about yourself, but for me, my time, it doesn't mean much.
No,
No.
nothing. While we, it's not that we sat and waited for a lot of time
No.
that we had paid for.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that we paid for this time that we didn't get to use.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
Sitting there not doing it.
Yeah,
and
there's
waiting.
money being spent coming out of all of our pockets, coming out of all of our salaries of time that we paid for. And time of the staff that we had hired to
Yes.
help host
Yeah,
our draft.
yeah.
That's their time too.
Yeah.
And I was okay with it.
Labor costs were up.
Yeah,
We'll just say
I
that.
was okay with it.
Sure.
But some people weren't happy with the cost of the time
Yeah.
that they were wasting.
And they weren't going to get back.
And isn't that funny and ironic that time was wasted and not well spent, while still getting mad about the money
It's like an
that was spent?
Alanis Morissette song.
Isn't it ironic
Yeah.
when you pay a couple of ladies in some bikinis to host your draft and then you don't show up on time? Isn't that a waste of time? Isn't it ironic? Don't
I
you
think that's the line. I think that's the line.
It's like needing a fork when you need a knife or some shit.
Yeah.
Either way, so Sully shows up and David Johnson.
I think we had started the draft because we weren't waiting anymore because we decided our time
Our time.
was valuable.
Our
That's
valuable
what
time.
we had paid for.
I'm going to call Alanis Morissette and tell her to inject that into one of her verses.
Amika Jar.
Amika Jar.
Good to see him out.
The
Always great to
future.
have a drink with Amit.
He is.
We don't see him enough. I told him that when we left. I said, you got to get out more. 'Cause we don't see
He's the
enough.
life of the party. He's down for whatever.
Yeah.
He just is. He's amongst it. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Low key, big deal. It doesn't make a difference. Like he's down to have a couple beers in
Or a pitcher of vodka Red Bull.
yeah, or a pitcher
2
of
guys,
vodka.
1 straw in a pool. I'm not going to get into details,
Yeah,
but we had a good time.
Yeah, he's brown. It's hot. No big deal. You know what I mean? That's what I always say. So,
I thought it was hot. I thought it was just the tan.
Yeah.
It's not the tan?
might be, but he's still brown and hot.
I was spending 20 minutes spraying lotion
Misting?
on my roommate's fucking bald spot, so I was a little bit late to the party.
So Amit picks DeAndre Hopkins of Houston. I actually like that pick.
I had Hopkins at 5, so he went 1 behind where I thought he was going to go. I thought he would go ahead of David Johnson.
Yeah. And then Michael Faneuf
Goes Julio.
Julio Jones.
Hinton with a
Ooh,
bit of a
Julio.
surprise at Nick Chubb.
Yeah, so what happened with Hinton is that he just bailed on the whole situation. Now, I say that with a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, as Hinton, he's got, his sister's getting married, I believe, next month, so he's got to balance his monthly payments.
Oh yeah,
and-
his sister's getting married next month, so he couldn't make it to Vegas last month. I mean, yeah, that's right.
No, but there's a time and a place for
Yeah.
everything. He's got to, you got to negotiate funds. So he's the one guy, and moreover, he right away, day one, said, I won't be able to make it. There was no playing around. There was no hum and hawing. He said, I don't mean to give Hinton credit, but he said, won't be able to do it. Sister's getting married next week.
I'm supposed to have lunch tomorrow, but I'm having dinner in a month, so I don't know if I can make it.
Listen, the fact that we've been talking about this for 3 years, that people should have been prepared for this, that's not our fault.
No.
It's not our fault
No.
that they went to Freshie a couple more times a week than they should have, and they should have saved that money. That's not my fault.
No.
It's not my fault. I've got a mortgage, okay? I've got a family. Well, I've got me and my lady, but
You got some weird bird out there.
I got a
right now.
bird out there that's eating seed, okay? I can afford to go to Vegas. God damn it, I'm going to California in 3 days.
That's great.
It's fantastic. You just bought $1 million house. We all make the same money. I don't know what you fucks are spending it on. Anyway, so Hinton goes with Nick Chubb. The elusive Nick Chubb. The powerhouse of the Browns. That for the first time ever will
fucking
be the
slapped by
best
the
goddamn team of all time. We all bought in. I've been buying in for 3 years. This is the Browns. They've got the first pick. They've got the first pick. They've got the first pick. They just bought Odell. They just did this. They've got Nick Chubb, and they suck fucking shit every year. Maybe it's not anything but the Browns. Anyway, so, moreover. Paul Lalone, bonjour. Michael Thomas.
He got paid.
He got
Don't
paid,
hate it.
and he balled out.
He balled out.
I'm not mad at that. I like that, too. Nightingale invests in the Jets. Nothing better than investing in the Jets. That's what I've always told you, Nightingale, young Padawan, and I'm glad you learned. Because had you not learned that the Jets are the best offense in the NFL, I would have been upset. But here, Nightingale takes Le'Veon Bell.
Boomer bust.
Boomer bust, Le'Veon Bell. Nothing says ride or die like the New York Jets. Jets. Oh, who's up next? Oh, the champ.
The champ.
I got a beef with the champ, so we can either do that now or...
We'll do it later.
Okay, good, because I got a beef with the
The
champ.
champ goes Devontae Adams, which I think is good value. That at 11.
I'm not happy about Devon. I mean, I'm fine with the Devontae Adams, but I just feel like he's got... It's not even hype. I don't know that Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers are the offense that they were 4 years ago. And we think of Devontae Adams as the Jordy Nelson, the Randall Cobb from 2016, that kind of time, where you were Rodgers' first choice
All the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
And I just don't know. I like Devontae Adams was great as your second wide receiver, and he was good last year for sure. But I don't trust this Packers offense. They can't make the playoffs. People keep acting like Aaron Rodgers is Tom Brady or that they're this dynasty, and they're just not. They can't figure it out in the backfield. They don't seem to be able to get in touch with a tight end. They're wide receivers. He spreads it around a lot, which is fine. By hook or by crook, Aaron Rodgers has some 40-point games, but he's got a lot of 25-point games, and I don't know. For offense, when it comes to the Packers, I don't see the value in a first round of a Packers wide receiver. That's my take on
He was
on
my
it.
number 2 on my depth chart, but that's...
On wide receivers?
Yeah.
Why?
He scores touchdowns.
Sure. Okay.
It's rare to find a wide receiver that scores as many as he does.
Okay.
He's a deep threat and he's a red zone threat. So you're gonna get those points regardless. He's gonna put up double digit touchdowns no matter what. Not like Julio, who's gonna score 4 or 5 touchdowns, but he's gonna go for.
Well, they
100
both had
plus
one
yards a game.
touchdown week 1, right?
I don't know about Devontae Adams. But
Yeah, they both did.
I was on the turn
James
at
Conner.
12 with James Conner.
How do you feel about that? Were you happy with that?
Yep.
Are you happy with that now?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Yep. I was gonna go Dalvin Cook with my next pick, but I've got him in another one.
Yeah.
So I swapped to Mixon, which I'm also happy with. He got hurt week 1, which sucks.
Yeah.
But that's why we draft a lot of running backs early, because you need depth.
I would have, if I'm with you, like, I know Mixon, sorry, I know.
Sorry, I contemplated, I thought about Juju,
Okay,
but I didn't want to go Connor and Juju with my first 2 picks, 2 guys on the same team,
okay.
with my 1-2. I didn't want to go Odell because it's the Browns.
Right.
So that was an option for me. Tyreek was an option for me, but I've got him in 2 other leagues.
But I'm not mad at the Mixon pick.
No.
All I was going to say is it's just the Dalvin Cook. I was really, really low on Dalvin Cook. He's never impressed me.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know why. So the fact that you picked Mixon, I would have been like, yeah, okay, I'm with that.
He's led the
Cook
AFC
had a-
last year. He's
yeah.
running, so I'm not mad about it.
Yeah,
but-
Cook had a great game, obviously, yesterday, but I still would have taken Mixon. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gotten hurt, but that you can't foresee injuries.
No, oh, God.
So we got the champ on the way back with the best tight end in the game, Travis Kelce.
Which is, I'm Travis Kelce. I'll never have Travis. I won't have Travis Kelce, Zach Ertz, or George Kittle ever on my team.
If they're drafted at that level, never. This is Jimmy Graham, Rob Gronkowski level. This is 3 years ago level. This is game changer level. But, we don't have to talk about the fact that, there's like 4 more tight ends on his team. And that's not my beef with the champ. But, you want to lock in the best position in this most scarcity. That's the only argument, period.
Yep.
There's no other argument other than that.
But
Nightingale-
you only get 12 tight ends in the league, so
Right.
the difference between the 4th tight end and the 12th tight end is
Oh, that's an
negligible.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
Same reason why we wait on quarterbacks, because only 12 start in the league,
Right.
and only maybe 15 get drafted.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like running backs and wide receivers.
Yeah, I get you.
Nightingale follows that up with Juju, who I would have probably taken if I didn't take Connor.
Yeah.
Paul Alon with Odell, wearing his $350,000 watch.
Good.
Not catching any balls from Baker, but, he's out there looking good.
Yeah, he's out there. 6 balls and a $350,000 watch. Browns for the win.
Hinton goes Mike Evans next.
Of course he does. Actually, I think we auto-drafted Hinton Mike Evans on that one.
Maybe.
That's when the phone canceled. Hinton was saying he could Skype in. He was mad.
Mike's phone died
Oh, right.
because he was FaceTiming and his phone died.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, well, either way, we picked him Mike Evans. He said he was happy about it at the time. He might not be happy about it now. You know what? Fuck you. Come to Vegas, and then you don't have this problem.
And looking like a great pick after he fell so far, Mikey got Tyreek next.
Yeah.
Now he's out for 6 weeks, but I think that's great value.
Yeah.
Injury not included.
Yeah.
Amit goes Devonta Freeman.
Like, I would have taken Tyreek over Adams there. Like, if I wanted a receiver there, I wouldn't have taken...
Tyreek was my 4.
I was Hopkins, Julio, Thomas, Hill.
I was Hopkins, Adams, Thomas, Hill.
Okay, so it's
We're in the
really
same boat.
splitting hairs here.
Yeah. Amit goes Freeman. If he can stay healthy, is a big if.
It doesn't matter. They're so wishy. Like, we've seen one game with
Who
them.
do you take instead? I guess, like, looking at
I would have taken Cook, Gurley, Cooks. Actually, not Cooks. Yeah, there, Cook and Gurley. There you go. Actually, I've taken a lot more. Now that I go
running back by committee, Gurley, hey?
Oh, well, I'm saying at the time. Even now, seeing what Gurley's going to do, which is nothing. So whoever hasn't tried to buy Gurley's backup, go ahead, put the money in.
I had another draft, and I got Freeman in the 3rd round. I went Hopkins, Juju, Freeman.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine.
And
there.
picked up Josh Jacobs on the way back, and then that was...
Okay, then you're fine. Okay, so anyway.
So Sully's got Todd Gurley. Did he take Malcolm Brown?
No, he's available.
Perfect. You're taking a risk. We saw it in week 1. He's probably going to see that for a long time until it gets down to crunch time. Until the Rams need to win.
At what point does Sean McVay realize that he's been telling the same lie for the last...
It's all lies. Everybody just lies.
No, but it's the same lie. It's he won't be held back. They said it before.
Yep.
The NFC Championship. Won't be held back. They said that before the Super Bowl. Won't be held back. They said that before week 1. Now this is like 8 months of this is a complete lie, and we're watching the guy get 12 touches, 11 touches.
If the Rams
and
are ahead,
C.J. Anderson just was the hot hand in the Super Bowl. They benched Todd Gurley.
if the Rams are ahead by 10 points, you're gonna see this.
Yeah.
You'll see Todd Gurley a lot. Sully needs the Rams to be behind in a lot of games.
They've got such a good wide receiver core. They shouldn't even need to focus on the run.
They have such a good wide receiver core because everyone's so focused on Gurley, though.
Yeah, you're right. It's one hand and the other. Yeah.
Who's their? They don't have a superstar.
No, but they've got a solid.
They've got a lot
group.
of wide receiver twos.
Sure.
Right.
But it's good. I'd take them.
Yeah, I'd have 3 wide receiver twos than a wide receiver 1 and a wide receiver and 2.
Yes, yeah.
Patterson goes Dalvin Cook, who had a great week 1. Hopefully, he
Homer
stays healthy.
pick. Anyway, sorry, missed that. Hopefully he stays healthy.
Yeah, I think
Is
that
he
was,
like 50?
That was I saw Patterson give a little wink to one of our staff members who was from Minnesota on that one.
Oh,
I
he
think
liked that
was
one. A little cheeky wink, as it were.
cheeky wink.
You hear that? Cheeky
Yeah.
wink. Anyways, I then take Brandon Cooks.
I thought that was a surprise,
Yeah, that's a little early too.
but we'd been drinking.
Looking down past. Maybe I would have taken, actually, if I'm looking just straight receivers later on, maybe I would have taken Thielen.
I'm looking at Thielen.
Thielen was the one that I was like, I should
Or
have
Keenan
taken.
Allen, I think.
No.
No?
Keenan Allen is just such a fucking hurt bag that I just can't play with him.
Yeah, I just don't like that. Is it going to be Cooks, Woods, or Cup? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
right?
saying. So Cooks is early, and I think Thielen would have been better because, but I'm not going to go Allen because he had a big game, I know.
And no thought of Antonio Brown at that point?
No.
No, he was off your board pretty much?
I'm not drafting him. Wasn't taking him.
Kurt follows that up with Leonard Fournette,
Yep.
who, as long as he can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's as long as he can stay healthy.
Now they don't
and
have a quarterback.
Exactly. Now hindsight is 50-50. And unfortunately for Kurt, I don't hate that pick.
No.
I don't hate it. But now that team looks like a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Like without Foles, they've got
Till week 11.
Who's their quarterback?
Gardner Minshew.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the Japanese you just fucking spoke to me. So let's say
He
that.
actually had a decent game.
I don't care. What was his name
I
again?
believe it's Gardner.
Gardner. Gardner.
Gardner.
Like a garden.
Like plants flowers.
Yeah.
Gardner
Gardner.
Minshew.
Mishu.
Like my shoe. Mishu. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'd like.
Hi, I'm the gardener. Nice to meet you.
Like, that's a beautiful name for a Buddhist somewhere.
And Brad Friend, as Brad Friend does, goes with a guy he drafted one time 4 years ago and helped him score a lot of points in
Antonio Brown, who unfortunately has just been accused of some very
That's somebody's daughter. That's all I'm
terrible
gonna say.
allegations.
And as a man who has a daughter, I'm shocked that Brad Friend would draft somebody who did that to somebody else's daughter.
And moreover, I tried to, in the skeeviness of me, I tried to trade him Melvin Gordon and Austin Eckler for him. Turn me down.
Oh, you can't trade one of Brad Friend's for one of Brad Friend's boys.
You're welcome, Brad Friend. You're welcome.
I tried to trade for him when he got cut. Didn't happen.
You know, it's funny. Speaking about Antonio Brown, I was talking to some Patriots fan because, of course, he's on the Patriots right now. And they're like, well, what are we going to do? And what kind of suspension and this and that and all on the field stuff. And I said, if this guy fucking did something to a woman who didn't want it, fuck him. He goes to jail and you beat his ass. Like,
Sure.
I'm sorry, take this out of football. I don't, like, what? You drafted him where? He plays where? I don't give a fuck. He did something horrible to a woman. Beat him with a fucking sack of potatoes. If he did it.
And if she's lying,
Beat her with a sack of potatoes. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, because that's just as fucking bad.
That's the one. Apparently it's something from college. So it's like, why are you waiting this long to come out about it? And if
But
someone's in the wrong,
my stance is firm across the board. It makes zero difference to me. I'm sorry. Hey, it turns out Antonio Brown might have sexually assaulted a woman. Okay, well, did he? Well, we're not sure yet. But what do we do about this? Okay, well, let's figure out if he did it or not. And if he didn't, fuck her for saying that he did. But if he did,
fuck you.
chop his fucking head off. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Like, I have no time for that. That takes it so much away from the game. I don't give a shit. Like, you drafted Antonio Brown first overall, and if he did some terrible shit to a woman, yeah, well, throw him into traffic. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Anyways, sorry. That was my 2 cents. So
And that was the end of the first 2 rounds.
that was the end of the first 2 rounds.
So let's recap the one exciting part of those first 2 rounds, which was the trade.
Oh, my trade. You want to talk about my trade?
I do.
Okay, great.
Well, no, I don't. Let's not. I don't even want to talk about it. We'll just do a weekly segment called "How Did the Trade Pan Out?" All right. For
Great.
all you out there listening, we're gonna just do a quick little "How did the trade pan out?" The trade was
Julio Jones.
Julio Jones straight up
for Christian McCaffrey.
Okay?
Now, a little...
No, this is my segment, so let me just
Okay, great.
run with it.
Okay, great.
So Julio Jones for Christian McCaffrey. This week, Christian McCaffrey put up 32.9 points. Julio Jones, where is he on the list?
I think it was like
9.1.
9 point. Yeah.
Okay. So that's draft recap. That's this week in the draft recap. Or the trade recap. Thanks for listening. That's 9.1 and 32.9. Carrying on. Where would you like to go next, my friend?
Do I get a statement on that? At least once? You know what? That's fine. I didn't know we were going to do this, but that's fine too. I don't like the Panthers. I don't like anything to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Do
really
you like good players?
I really like Julio
What do you
Jones.
got against...
White people? I hate them. And think of anything that's bad that's ever happened to you. I guarantee a white person was behind it. Had something to do with it. Anything that really wronged you, probably a
Well,
white
I don't know
person.
if you heard this story, but there was a woman named Lalit in Vegas.
Oh,
A dealer.
not Michael
A
or
blackjack dealer.
or Brian?
We had a very lovely gentleman.
Mm.
Michelle, I believe. We have a lovely gentleman.
Yeah.
The boys took over an entire table at the casino on the Friday night.
Yeah.
We were having a great time, having some laughs, using some adult language, having some beers,
Sure.
making some money,
You're
tipping
in
the
Vegas.
dealer.
You're in Vegas. It's a time. It's a time.
Shift change.
Uh-oh.
Buddy goes on break. In walks the elite.
Okay. Who's Lalit? Tell me about what? Oh,
So you said a white person always done something wrong to me. This is where
I mean seriously wrong. Anyways, sorry, continue.
she took all my money. So is that not serious enough?
Well, she was just doing what she had to do because some white shitty person put her into a position that she had to take your money. And I'm sorry, but who owns the building? The white guy. Next question. I just summed up your shitty story.
Anyway, she ran the table. She ran us all out. I think I doubled down on... I was showing... Well, I don't even know what was happening.
Don't tell me some fucking stupid cards are. I got 8s. I split them.
But
And one
it
was
ended
a
up being
4.
something like that because
Yeah.
she was showing 4. I busted
so you
out
went
on
hard.
on a huge bet.
Yeah,
I had $3 left. I threw them on the table.
yeah.
Before that, we were still using colorful language, and she was getting upset, talking to the pit boss.
I don't like when they get upset because I use colorful language and I talk to pit bosses a lot
Yes.
because of my colorful
Yes.
language. Yeah.
And we were all at the same table. We were all buddies, so it's not like I was offending anybody.
Yeah.
At the table.
If I
and we were all doing it.
If I use colorful language, if somebody uses colorful language at the dealer, at the person working there,
Sure.
I have no time for
No.
that. But you want to talk shit to the other people?
Or just to yourself.
Let's play around. Ah, fuck! I can't believe I did that. Yeah, it's fine. It is what it is.
Anyway, she ruined a lot of our nights.
Lalit.
Yeah.
Where would you say Lalit was from?
You can judge based on the name, language of origin. I don't know, somewhere.
She was from somewhere.
Somewhere weird.
But her white boss told her to go get your money.
She took all $80 of it,
Yeah.
and I gave her a $3 tip, and someone got mad at me. You're tipping her? I'm going, what am I going to do with $3 in chips?
Yeah. Oh, a little spite.
It was one of those.
Spite
It
tip.
was one of those. I'm out of here. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
you give that spite
I
tip.
said the F word too on my way out. Which
Oh,
was just
yeah,
fuck
just
it.
a little-
just a little bit more
A
color.
little wink to the
Yeah.
pit boss, as it were. Hey, fuck it. Here you go. Did you throw it at her, or you threw it across the table? You didn't.
I kind of just. I
you
had
didn't
I had
one
I
chip
had my
at a time
No,
throw
no.
fucking line
No,
driver.
I didn't give her the chin music. I just had 3 chips. I threw them on the table just as I walked away.
Got it.
But then I went and put 50 on black, hit, put 50 on red, hit, and walked away, and I made more money than I
Bingo,
lost. So
bongo.
that's Vegas.
Yeah, that's Vegas. You know, you got to spend some money sometimes when you're in Vegas.
Vegas is an expensive city.
Is it? I thought it was like fucking Value Village. I thought
No.
you just went in there dressed like a homeless person, and eventually somebody said, "Here's all the free liquor you'd like."
So we're walking back on the first night. I'll tell you one good story. We're walking back, and you know all those like street workers? They're either dressed up in costumes.
Oh,
or
yeah,
they're
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get your
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
We're walking and we're talking, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden I get a handcuff on my wrist. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh, it's a chick.
yeah.
She's dressed up in leather.
in a cop. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Give me
got
a-
a great photo of her trying to fuck Nick Reese in the ass. Shit. Edit that.
He doesn't listen. I don't think they have podcasts wherever he is.
Damn it! That's a true story though. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
So and we've been drinking. This is like 2:30 in the
I
morning.
know
We're having
exactly
cocktails.
where you are.
Yeah, we're right outside somewhere on the strip.
Yeah.
Anyways, then she starts going for my wallet. You're in jail. You gotta pay to get out. Pay your bail.
Get the fuck out of here! You start
Yeah.
throwing punches.
No, and I'm like, fuck, what's going on? So
Oh, you're into it. You like some chick handcuffing you,
It-
rubbing your butt.
I didn't get my butt rubbed.
Where's
Rubbed.
your wallet?
It's in my pocket.
What pocket?
Left.
Back?
Front.
Oh, getting your.
So I grab my pocket, I hand it to my cheap roommate who hasn't paid for anything since, and it's a shitty fucking bag. Because she's going for it, right? And I'm like, I don't have any money. I can't pay.
Fucking joke. So she's got me handcuffed. Here, cheapskate. Take my wallet and run. Go to Olive Garden or something. Just get this thing out of here. And it's big. Superman. Oh God. Okay, so anyway, so she's got you.
So the good news is the cash that I won at the roulette table,
Yeah.
I put in my pocket, not in my wallet.
Great.
Drunk me being an idiot.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. So I throw my wallet. She goes right to him,
Yeah.
and cowardly as he is, just gives up all the money I had.
Oh my. Well, like how much are we talking?
$6. She's like, $6. I go, uncuffs me, gives me my wallet. I pull out my 200 in my other pocket, put it in, and walk away.
Ugh.
But he's so cowardly, just gave her
Oh,
my money.
God.
It's not like if I gave you
Yeah.
my wallet and said, hey man, just keep this, like this guy's trying to get
She's
money
gonna
from
have
me.
to fight me for
Yeah.
it.
Or you'll just give her your own $20. and
Yeah,
say, hey,
yeah.
fuck
Here,
off.
yeah. Here's the tenner.
He
Thanks.
gives my
I
own.
get some good photos.
$6,
That's
sure.
the whole point. Instead, you get accosted, and Mike hands away your money. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Your roommate. Shit. Drink. All right. So, anyways, so let's go down these teams here.
We'll do a quick draft recap.
All right, Brad Friend. We start with Saquon Barkley. We like that. Antonio Brown. God only knows what's going on there. I've said my piece about him. Zach Ertz.
High.
I think that's too early for tight end this year.
Yep. Especially the first pick of the third round. That's a second round pick.
Yeah, but like it's the thing is about the tight ends this year is there's those 4 guys that are kind of in the top echelon there, and then it's gonna fall off. But that's tight end. Just let it fall off. I
But
think.
someone new is going to step into that top 3.
Exactly.
So
That's
which
the
one's gonna follow?
Hawkinson. That's the
Sure, whoever.
You know exactly. You got Philip Lindsay.
Because he does that, he ends up with Philip Lindsay. T.Y., who had a great week 1.
Yeah.
Can he keep it up with Jacoby Brissett? I think it's good value.
Well,
But he fell because of that reason.
yeah, but he had a decent week, and their second wide receiver,
Funchess.
Funchess,
Yeah,
just broke his collarbone.
Yep.
So here we are.
A.J. Green,
Terrible.
who's week 4, I think he's coming
He's
back.
I love AJ Green.
Sure.
Like I like Julio, not as much, but AJ is just the reality is that the team is terrible. He is hurt. He's always hurt. He's not gonna by the time the team will be 0-7 by the time he comes back for week 8.
Well, it's John Ross's team now.
Yeah, sure, okay, yeah, well, whatever.
Goes with Adrian Peterson, who's a healthy scratch week
Who
one.
I got a text message from Brad Friend today saying, "Can't believe you guys doubted me that I drafted old man Peterson." Well, like, did you
It
know
took someone getting
Darius
hurt.
Geis was gonna actually get hurt?
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. Anyway, sorry.
And then goes Carson Wentz.
I'm not mad at that. Like, it's the 7th round.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 3 wide receivers. He's got 3 running backs. He's got his tight end.
Yeah. So go
Brad Friend is one of those guys who likes to draft his starting
a
lineup.
lineup. Yeah. Whereas I'm deep into my bench before I get into it.
Yeah.
Frank Gore, useless.
Emmanuel
Drop him.
Sanders, Frank Gore, you can drop. C.J. Anderson, who's
Drop.
he play for? Drop him. Then backs up his quarterback. Don't know why.
No reason.
Takes his first kicker off the board. Kaimi Fairbairn.
Yeah, he likes that guy.
Yeah. I guess so.
Is that the great story? Yeah, that's the guy with the great story.
He's got a good story.
Yeah.
He's got an apostrophe in his name. I don't
Yeah,
know.
his dad was if I'm speaking correctly, but I might be I might be fucking this up. There's a guy whose dad was like a soccer player and now he's a kicker. Doesn't matter.
That's a good story, though. That's the feel-good story of the year.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Texans, Gallman.
Backs up Saquon Barkley with Wayne Gallman. I don't think you need to back up Barkley, but because if Barkley goes down, are you picking up Gallman?
Not a chance. Well, I mean, I will, like, for
But you're not starting him.
$3. I'm
You're
not, yeah, like if I've got, but I'm not, no.
It's not a necessity. It's
No.
not D'Angelo Williams if Le'Veon Bell goes down.
Yes,
It's not.
exactly. Like, Barkley's a talent. Gallman's just a guy that he will
Barley
stand
makes
back
that team sucks without Saquon Barkley.
in. Yeah, and they suck with him.
They suck with him, but he's really good.
Yeah.
Kurt goes Kamara, Fournette, Ingram, 3 backs.
I
start.
love that.
Ingram had a good start. See if they can keep it up.
Yeah, but I
was low on Ingram, but
I love that start. Fournette, unfortunately, with Nicky Foles, your boy Nicky Foles, going down.
well, they're going to rely on Fournette more now.
Yeah,
But you can't. He gets hurt.
But not only that, they're going to rely on Fournette. Okay, great. Just stack the box. Stack the box.
Yeah.
What else are they going to do? Right? They're a bad team.
They're bad.
Yeah. Okay. Ingram, like all systems Baltimore right now. If you were week 1, you'd go, okay, great. That's a team, but they played the Dolphins.
So no one knows.
The number 1 streaming against defense in the world.
Yeah.
Drop your Bears D and just pick up whoever's playing the Dolphins.
Well, they traded their left tackle, and then half their players went to the owner and go, "Can you trade me too? Because fuck this team."
Yeah,
So,
great.
it's okay. They got Ryan Fitzmagic, buddy.
I love Fitz.
He goes Tyler Boyd, Alshon Jeffrey, as his 2 wide receivers to start. Drew Brees as
Tyler Boyd, but see, again, that's just relying on
AJ Green not coming
Green
back.
being out.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I really liked his DD pick because DD and Nick Foles
DD
had something going. And
DD
now
was
who knows?
fine,
Yeah,
and
this
then
week.
Foles got
So
killed.
we'll see if he can keep it going.
Vance McDonald.
Who had a
That's
stinker,
too
but-
early for him.
Hopefully he's better. It's always too early for tight end.
Yeah,
Will Fuller, I think, is good value.
Yep.
Again, if he stays healthy. Jameson
he
Crowder,
won't.
who had
He won't.
No.
Will Fuller never stays healthy. This is always Will Fuller is the Calvin Ridley of the Houston Texans. So it's the wow, look at those big plays.
But Ridley's healthy.
Yeah, but Ridley, it's just.
Boomer bust.
It's the same as, wow, they've got these studs. So it's the Tyler Boyd. He's got AJ Green. Okay, so it's Will Fuller. So they've got
Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins. Okay, so it's
You're
Calvin
hoping he
Ridley.
gets
they've got
double-teamed.
Julio Jones.
Right.
So you're hoping all year at least, like you're drafting a backup, or you're hoping for one game that you roll the dice that they start. You start them and they do something.
You hope that Hopkins gets doubled, so he's freed up a little
Yeah.
bit more.
I'm just saying. It's just,
Yep. Jameson Crowder, who caught 30 passes this week for 65 yards, which was interesting.
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson, who had a monster week 1. See if he keeps it. He's got every Eagles wide receiver.
Yeah.
Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson, Nelson Aguilar.
So if you want to back on back, your wide receiver on receiver.
Yeah.
Kurt's got him. You like that Eagles offense? You do. Go after him. Why don't you trade him some players? Okay, you're an Eagles fan. Who
Well,
do you
just
like
wait
the
a
most?
second. He
Okay,
finishes with Vikings D, a kicker, and Kyler Murray to wind it up. So Kurt sent me a trade offer.
sorry. Oh, he did?
Yep.
Oh, great.
And we'll go over it right now. You notice that they changed this app?
It's terrible.
It's awful. Kurt sends me Kyler Murray
Yep.
and Deshaun Jackson. Kurt receives Jared Goff and Devin Singletary.
So you get Deshaun Jackson and Kyler Murray.
So Kyler Murray's now my quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you trade.
Devin Singletary.
Yeah.
And Jared Goff. I don't know why
Now,
he wants Goff because he's got Breeze.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your? And you only have Goff.
I only have Goff. Yeah.
Why would you? Why would you do that?
I'm basically trading Jared Goff and Devin Singletary for Deshaun Jackson.
Why? Because Deshaun Jackson had a good game.
Had one good game. Yeah.
How did Kyler Murray do?
I think he was fine, but they were playing from behind, so he started chucking.
Yeah, but moreover, how many
Yeah.
quarterbacks are in the
Yeah.
league that are pick up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're not doing that.
No.
Next question.
But that's like, I don't know why he wants Goff.
Right. I saw a trade today. Guy showed me a trade today at another one of
He
his...
could come at me with Singletary for Deshaun Jackson, and I think about it.
Well, what are your other running backs?
Joe Mixon, Miles Sanders, James Conner, Chris Carson.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right.
You can play with that game.
I've got four running backs.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
But I saw a guy today. He's like, I'm trading Patrick Mahomes. I said, whoa, it's a big trade. He goes, I'm trading Patrick Mahomes and Devonta Freeman for Carson Wentz and who was the other guy?
Better be a lot better than Devonta Freeman.
Carson Wentz and hold on, I'll get there in 2 seconds.
This is good radio.
I know, it's fucking terrible. I'm sorry. Anyways, a running back better than Devonta Freeman. And I went, why the fuck would he make that trade? He goes, well, I'm just making him that offer. I go, you want him to upgrade slightly in quarterback? You're giving, I'm sorry, you're expecting Carson Wentz, okay? You're expecting Carson Wentz for Patrick Mahomes. And then you're going to give up Devonta Freeman for Marlon Mack. That was the other player.
So you wash your running back, and it's a better quarterback.
Like, if I offer you Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes and Marlon Mack for Devonta Freeman and Carson Wentz, you'll of course take that, right?
100% I'll say yes.
Yeah, so he was doing the one.
I get a better quarterback and a better running back.
Yeah, he was the one doing the offering. He's like, I'm taking this risk, getting rid of Mahomes. And I said, that's not a risk, and you're not getting that fucking trade. Guess what? Got declined.
Yeah.
Who are you fooling? I don't understand.
No.
Like, waste of time. Anyways, all right, let's move on.
We're going to take a quick pause, refresh the drinks, and we'll be right back. Oh, back at it. Don's team. Started with Christian McCaffrey, that turned into Julio.
Julio.
So you got Julio, Brandon Cooks, Melvin Gordon in the third round. That's confidence. When's he coming back?
I was drunk. I just saw him on the board and I just said, let's go. When is he coming back? Week 7.
That's your goal? That's the goal?
Yeah,
That's the bet?
honestly, if I could do it again, I wouldn't even have drafted him and I would have just tried to go an extra round early on Eckler. That's what I would have done.
You got Eckler.
No. But if I hadn't have drafted him,
Right.
I would have rather Thielen there and started with McCaffrey, Cooks, and Thielen.
Yep. You go Marlon Mack after, which
Looks like a smart choice, but who knows what
it was risk
can do.
reward, right? Him and Ty both dropped after Luck went down.
Of course.
Tevin Coleman, who's now is he IR or is he?
He's out for a substantial amount of time.
Which is too bad, but
I thought he was gonna have a good. That's not a bad pick. That's just
shitty luck.
yeah.
Austin Eckler, which is great because I don't. Let me see, just 1, 2. Oh yeah, you could have got him on the way back. I was considering him at that spot for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's the only time you've ever told me I made a good draft pick.
Yeah, you're dog shit at drafting.
I'm terrible, but that one you said, Don, you had to. Good draft. You were behind.
You had to. You had to
one
take
of our
him there.
staff members. You were looking at him.
Yeah,
person.
yeah. You had to there because you took Gordon so early.
Yeah.
Jordan Howard, which I didn't like, but
Jordan Howard might be the first person I dropped, to be honest. Jordan Howard. My next two picks are Jordan Howard and Peyton Barber.
and Naeem Hines.
Yeah, all three I think are on the block.
Dumpsville? Yeah.
Are on the block this week. Yeah, my late draft was not good. My drafts are not good. I never claimed to draft well.
If
but
you just drafted and no one traded with you and everyone beat you on the wire, you'd finish dead last probably every year.
except I'm first in the league right now, so here we are.
First in the league?
Yeah, I got most points for.
Do you?
Bitch.
Nice work.
Yeah, I would have smashed everybody this week.
That's right. Everyone had a big week for you.
Yeah. Cortland Sutton.
Imagine if
who
you had
I-
McCaffrey on your team.
I'd be at 180. Yeah.
Cortland Sutton looking like good value.
Already
Seems
dropped him.
Seems to be Flacco's number one target.
Yeah, he's already on the.
Greg Olson. I guess just take whoever at that point, right? Of a tight end.
Yeah, I just need a warm blood.
Yeah. Tom Brady and Dak, so you got
Both
a
of
good
them went
stack.
over 30. I got
Yeah.
great two quarterbacks.
You never have two quarterbacks, so it'll be interesting to see which one you drop.
I'm gonna get rid of one of them.
Yep. And then who cares? Defense
Yeah,
and kicker.
No. Okay, then we got Faneuf.
No, we got Patterson.
Sorry, mine shows. I just
Right, that's the board that you guys taped to the floor, and I spent 20 minutes picking off the stickers from the floor.
Sounds like a good time for you.
No, that's 7:30 in the morning when I woke up in a suite that I didn't know where I was. That one?
Oh,
Yeah.
I did at 5:15.
Yeah. You're supposed to wake me up.
Real good radio, me feeling.
Yeah. Patterson goes Zeke, looking like a good pick now, was the risk
Yeah.
when he hadn't signed yet. Dalvin Cook, which again is looking like good value now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Had the best game of his career.
Yeah. Hey, if he stays healthy, he's a good running back.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Kerryon Johnson.
A lot of hype.
A lot of hype.
Week
yeah,
one.
into the draft. Yes, a lot of hype.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin. I thought that was early, but I liked it. But who knows about
Like,
Bay's.
who would you see? This is the problem. Chris
Cup.
Godwin.
Or Mac?
No, Cup was already gone.
Then
Going
Mac.
the other way. Yeah. So he's got 4 running backs to start. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. In a standard league, yes, have
Yeah.
4 running backs to start.
Yep.
Kenny Galladay. Those smooth.
Oh God, they're so smooth.
Anyways.
Yeah, we're budget on the drops today just because it's first day back. So
Yeah, and
just
we're just
wait
trying.
for the music.
We're trying to do it for the fans.
Yeah.
We're here for the fans.
Sterling Shepard, who our staff really enjoyed when you did that. Do you remember? Do you recall that segment when he drafted
Yeah.
Kenny G and everyone burst
Yeah.
out into the lip trumpet?
Yeah.
The staff enjoyed
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we were doing.
It was great.
Yeah, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They thought we were all idiots.
Yeah, our staff did enjoy that.
They also thought we really hated each other when we were just screaming.
I know.
Fuck you.
Yeah, when they don't realize this is a decade.
Yeah, of
This is
hatred.
This is half of their life.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Sterling Shepard, the number
we've been
one in New
playing
York.
this game since they were 10.
Oh fuck! Let's say 11. You gotta be 21 in the
Right,
States.
11. Ah! Still gross and awesome. Anyway, so where are we? Fuck.
Patterson's another one of those guys who
Russell-
likes to draft a starting lineup, so he goes Russell Wilson, Evan Ingram to round out his
Ingram.
starters. Right?
I liked Ingram there.
Sure. He's got Sterling Shepard and Evan Ingram. This is the game you play
He's
where
a
it's,
Giants fan.
you just let guys fall and then it hurts. It's like how I drafted Connor and I would have loved to take Juju, but
Yeah.
I didn't want 2 of the same guys. So
Right.
he's got 2 receivers on the same team.
Yeah.
3, Marvin Jones. Right after Evan Ingram. So he's got that.
No, Jones is on Detroit, pal.
Oh, sorry. I read something wrong.
Okay.
John Brown, who's the number 1 in Buffalo.
I like that pick.
Sure.
I'm trying to pick him up. Anybody who's in a league that doesn't have John
He's
Brown,
undrafted in a lot.
I know, I'd pick him up. I'm looking for him in my other leagues.
Yeah.
If he's not available. Not because I think I just think that he's the number 1 wide receiver. Like, you need a number 1. Same way that I picked up, what's his face, Tyrell Williams when
Right.
Brown left. It's just like, hey, he's going to get balls. I don't give a fuck.
You like guys that get balls.
I like them, and I don't give a fuck that they get the balls that they want.
Brian. And Michael.
All right. Anyways, so
Or chicks that get balls.
what?
Or chicks that have balls.
Chris
the
Thompson.
RB3 in Washington, who's now the de facto RB1, I guess. So
Yeah.
ended up being good value. Goes early on that Bears D because nothing is more guaranteed
Consistent.
than last year's number one defense being the following year's number one defense.
Of course.
The
That's
Jacksonville's.
There's
you know?
death, taxes, and the number one defense of last year
Yeah.
being the number one defense of this year.
Yeah.
Case closed. Wrap it up, Johnny.
Backs up Russell Wilson with Lamar Jackson, so now he gets to play that game every week. Who do I start?
Yeah, great.
Which is always a fun game to play.
No,
Not.
because now he's going to be in love with Lamar Jackson,
They'll
like
start him
everybody
this week.
should be. They'll start him, and
Russell will have a way better game.
and he'll just sit on his bench for the
And then they'll
next.
flip him. And
Yeah, and he won't do anything.
Nope.
Yeah, that's fine.
Grabs-
Hawkinson looking like the seal of the draft.
But is he going to start him over Evan Ingram?
Oh shit, he's got both of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably not, right?
all right. And Will Lutz.
The big kicker.
You guys like listening to us eat chips? Sully, David Johnson, Arizona running back.
Todd Gurley.
Adam Thielen,
Cooper Kupp.
Duke Johnson.
High. I'm sorry.
That's very high on Duke Johnson.
Duke Johnson hasn't been great ever, and neither has Lamar Miller, so why are you taking... Well, who... Has Houston had a valuable running back since Arian Foster?
I thought you were going to shit on Houston running backs, and all I was going to say is, have you ever seen Arian Foster
Yeah.
play? He's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But he was good in 2010 to 2015.
The last 5 years, has there been anybody? No.
No. They got rid of Foreman. They got rid of... Who knows? They just added
Carlos Hyde.
Hyde and Johnson.
Who they got? Alfred Blue? Like, fuck, who
Yeah,
cares?
exactly.
Jarvis Landry, the target monster who doesn't get targets anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's a weird pick. Jarvis Landry. It's like, oh, I need the number one wide receiver from Cleveland last year. But they've added Odell,
Who wasn't good last year.
who isn't good anyways. All right. Sammy Watkins. Did he even start him?
No, he didn't, but he's going to now for the next 5 weeks,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
fine. Let him. But no team's game plan for Sammy Watkins last week. They will now.
Yeah.
Now they just have to take him and Kelsey away. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Like
Baker.
Baker Mayfield, the future,
Nothing.
the future, and then Kareem Hunt, because nobody likes a man that kicks a woman in the head like Sully.
In the 9th round, if I can get a guy that I'm not going to start till week 11, yeah, I'm taking him. You?
Not gonna let anybody else scoop him up.
I get.
Put on the waiver wire. Are you even considering him?
I'm not picking Kareem Hunt up till week 10.
I'm not picking Kareem Hunt up till he gets traded to a team that needs him in week 12.
Right.
He's not taking Nick Chubb's job. This is over. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm burning a hole in a bench spot. Great.
That's what my thinking is. The Browns took on Kareem Hunt. They're going to eat his suspension and then deal him.
Yeah, and he costs like $1 million. It's nothing. Anyways, sorry. Delaney Walker might look like the steal of the draft. I love Delaney Walker. I'm not going to shit on him.
Well, just in case Delaney Walker doesn't do anything, next round he goes Austin Hooper.
Back-to-back tight ends. Now that's draft strategy. Have two guys. Make sure that you go with 3 guys in a row, 2 of which you won't start. That's the secret.
And if you're going to go 2 tight ends, make sure you have 2 that you don't know which one to play each week.
Exactly. That good work, Sul. I like getting 3 guys and starting 1. The old 3 for 1. The old 1 for 3, as it were. Oh, Gio Bernard, which, if he kept him, looks smart now.
Sure.
Since hurt. And then Saints, of course, he picks a kicker before he takes Ted Ginn Jr.
This is his last pick.
Yeah. All right. Amit Gajar.
DeAndre Hopkins to start. Devonta Freeman, which we've been ho-hum on. Derrick Henry, who had a big week. Had a huge end to last year, so can he keep it going? We'll see.
I like to think he can, actually.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's finally healthy. He's been healthy for the last 3 games of last season.
Yeah.
Big strong game this year. Sorry.
This week.
Start this year, and he's got nobody else in his way.
Yeah.
He's not sharing anymore. Like
No.
Deion Lewis, but he's the pass catching back. He's not.
And Derrick Henry can catch balls too,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
I'm not mad. George Kittle, way too early.
Yeah, but Amit is another one of those guys who likes to round out his starting lineup first.
Okay,
So,
then
that's
we got
fine.
Tyler Lockett. I hate relying on Seattle wide receivers.
Yeah.
You can't. Who?
He's
Who
the
this
number
week?
one. He's the number one.
And then okay,
And then
so
who?
week 1, what? DK Metcalf. Who got more? Who caught more passes?
I don't know.
Metcalf.
Who got more fantasy points?
Metcalf.
Well, good for him. He's a big boy.
It's just tough, right? And then Matt Ryan, way too early. Matt Breida, which might look like it's something, because Coleman's out.
2 rounds after Coleman.
Larry Fitz, the PPR monster, but we play standard, so just a guy. Kalen Ballage, your future. You love him.
I did like Kalen Ballage going in. I don't like him anymore. He's drop of the week.
Drop of the week is anybody on Miami. Who
Yeah.
do you want on Miami?
Who's their kicker? Because we have kickers. I could take him, I guess. They won't be scoring a lot of touchdowns. I guess it means they'll be kicking a lot of field goals. Is that a good play?
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, roll those dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Gallup, looking like a good value there.
Very
for sure.
good. I've been looking
Yep.
for him. Yeah.
Dante Pettis, drop.
Yep.
Mohamed Sanu, drop.
Yep.
You got the Rams D. You'll change if they have a bad matchup this week. Kansas City kicker and Devin Funchess, who's your drop because he's done.
Great. And then we have Mike Fanuff.
Who's Julio Jones, which is now Christian McCaffrey.
Great pick.
So
great
McCaffrey that late.
Great value that late.
Ooh. So he goes McCaffrey, Tyreek Hill out for 6 weeks. That hurts.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Josh Jacobs, who had a good week 1. We'll see. The Raiders were all hyped up on that fuck you AB
Yep.
shit. So we'll see if they can keep that momentum going.
And the Broncos are terrible. You heard that, Hinton. They're fucking terrible.
I thought Hinton was a Bears guy.
He's an
Broncos guy.
everything
He's
guy.
A B. He's a.
He just likes anything.
Except showing up to drafts.
Oh, shit!
That's 0 for 2 in the last 2 weeks. It's 3 strikes, you're out, right?
Why don't we just drop him? Kick him out like Chris Collins. You fucking heard that, Chris Hinton. Next question. Julian Edelman. I think that's early, but fine. Deshaun Watson. I don't think that's early for week 5. Sorry, round 5. James White.
Early.
It's tough with the Patriots backfield. Between Michelle
That's
and
why
White.
I just don't take him.
Yeah, it's just tough.
Stay away.
Kenyon Drake. Enjoy that.
Yep.
Robbie Anderson, the future.
Robbie Anderson's fine.
He's actually fine that late. Hunter Henry, not bad.
Has he played in the last 3 years?
Yeah, and I thought he had a bit of a game this weekend.
Did he? I didn't pay attention.
I think he did.
Corey Davis.
But yeah, he's been injured the last 2 years, yes.
Corey Davis, drop.
Drop. LaShawn McCoy
Had a game.
had himself a game.
Are you ever going to start him?
If he has
He's got-
another game,
He's got McCaffrey and Josh Jacobs. So is he going to start him over those two? Never.
well,
McCoy's strictly a flex play until those guys are on by.
yeah. Okay, sure.
DK Metcalf, never going to start him.
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on?
Well, I thought we were talking about Hinton's team.
We're talking about Fanos team.
Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. My bad. Metcalf. Cole Beasley.
Drop.
Uh,
Patriots D and Michael.
keep them. The Pats have Miami this week.
Michael Badgley.
Yeah.
We had a good laugh in the morning when we were looking at the board at all the kickers, and because none of us knew
Who any of them were?
who we had.
Yeah.
We used we had to stick the board up on the wall, and we just used like kickers' names as stickers to stick the board.
Oh, that's funny.
Like if you look at, we've got Aldrich Rosas holding up the board, and Mason Crosby holding up the board.
Oh, that's great. And
And
Colts defense.
Colts D. Someone's taking that, and who's this guy? Oh, Ryan Suckup. Who's he? He's holding up the board. Like all the boys were holding the board up. For
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
Right.
They're doing us a favor.
That's why we kept kickers in the league
Yeah.
to hold the board against the wall.
Right.
And the staff. The staff did a great job.
The staff did a lot of good
holding
things.
up the board.
Yeah, they held up a lot of boards. All right.
Hinton.
Nick Chubb,
Hinton, who wasn't there. So
Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, David Montgomery, O.J. Howard, Allen Robinson.
okay, so David Montgomery ? Is the hype real? Didn't see it in week 1. Aaron Jones, he's hit or miss. 1 week he's on, 1 week he's off.
The entire... I just talked about this. They've been listening for this long.
The
and-
Packers' offense is great. You just don't know who's going to have a good week.
Exactly, yes.
O.J. Howard, high on a tight end.
Yeah.
But I think he just got lost in the mix because you didn't show up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Allen Robinson, another Bear. That's a homer pick.
Good value, though. He had a big first week. Latavius Murray, he's already drafting backups in round 6.
No, I like Latavius Murray this year.
Sure.
He's the Mark Ingram,
Sure.
right?
Great. Royce Freeman, who split carries with Philip Lindsay.
Yeah, but is Freeman... Like, Freeman's not taking the job. So, whatever. Anyways. Curtis Samuel, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He got a touchdown, I think.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Mitch Trubisky.
Him or Geronimo Allison, who's the number 2.
Yeah.
Allison did nothing this week. Maybe he'll do a bunch next
Graham
week.
got a... Exactly.
Yeah.
That's more of the Packers.
Yeah.
And they're not that good of a team. They take 2 quarters to do anything.
They just have a really good quarterback.
Yeah. Who's frowning all the time.
Well, you
Aaron
don't have Olivia
Rodgers...
Munn anymore. Would you be? I'd be frowning. Would you?
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers could punch...
Oh, no. Well, he's got Danica Patrick. She's
Okay,
no slouch.
shut your
she
fucking
drives a
mouth.
fast car.
Aaron Rodgers would beat the living fucking shit out of me. But god damn it, doesn't he have a face I wouldn't mind punching the shit out of? He's always frowning. His chin strap's always over his mouth. He's always looking like somebody else wronged him. Ugh, God, he drives me fucking crazy.
Mitch Trubisky.
Anyways, yeah.
His boy.
Yeah.
Just a dumpster fire to end it.
Jack-
He goes Trubisky.
He goes...
Jags D. Brandon McManus. He drafted a
Nothing
defense,
like Chris Hinton to go defense in the 13th, kicker in the 14th, then backup
quarterback
in
then
the 15th, and then
flyer
in the 16th. Goodbye, Hinton. You're done. What I just beat him by? 90 points? Yeah, next question. Anyways, Paul Lalonde, Michael Thomas. Great, we're happy with that. Odell Beckham, Damian Williams. Looks like Shady's coming on for that. Sony Michel.
Didn't have a big week 1, but
It's tough to say at this point. Mike Williams, who's hurt already. Darius Geis, who's hurt already. Pollard,
drop him.
drop him.
Yeah.
Or trade him to...
Why does he have a heart beside his name?
I don't know. Oh, because one of
the
our
staff.
staff members wanted to make it cute. With their cute little butt. Shh. Anyways, Cam Newton, of course, homer pick. But that's not bad, actually, in the 7th or 8th.
Yeah.
David Njoku, Darwin Thompson. I legit don't know who Darwin Thompson is.
He was the backup running back, but I think at this point, on the day we drafted, Shady had signed with the Chiefs, and not many people knew about it, I don't think.
Oh, okay. So he's backing up Damian Williams, and he doesn't realize that this guy's going to get fired.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Good work, Paul.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Kenny Stills, who was on Miami at the time, who got traded to Houston, who's now Houston's number 4, I believe, behind QT, behind Hopkins, and behind Fuller.
I think Cutie's hurt, by the way.
So he's in the number 3.
Yeah.
Gus Edwards, drop him. Willie Snead, I guess.
Drop him. Drop him.
And then goes with his Panthers D and a kicker.
Great.
Nightingale. Oh, Nightingale.
The future.
You know how the
mighty have fallen?
mighty have fallen.
Oh, good looking team.
When
When I looked at his first 3, I guess. Anyways, go ahead.
Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Who's I didn't really pay attention.
He had a good first week.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, like 140 and a touchdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They're gonna feed him. You know they're gonna feed him.
They
so
have
that's
to.
Fine.
Yeah, he's going to be out by week 4.
Yeah. Can Juju next? Can he prove he's a wide receiver 1?
No, he's not.
We'll see. Patrick Mahomes.
And I love Juju. I just...
Sure.
No, he's not.
We'll see about Patrick Mahomes. You knew Nightingale was going to take him.
He's not worth a 3rd-round pick. No quarterback is.
No. Amari Cooper.
I don't know how his week went, but Dak went crazy, so I just assumed Cooper did all right.
Tariq Cohen, who's basically a wide receiver now, not a running back.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Cook from New Orleans, who
He had a decent
he
game.
was okay, I guess. Christian Kirk, could he be the number 1?
No,
We'll see.
not
He's
with-
a little guy.
Fitz just went for 810. Yeah.
Moncrief, Dumpsville.
Yep.
Justin Jackson, you got to hold.
Hold. Do nothing with, but hold.
Yeah, Golden Tate, really high for a guy you're not going to play for
Dumpsville?
5 weeks.
Just say Dumpsville.
Dumps-
You
okay.
were so quick to say Dumpsville.
Okay,
on
Justice
somebody.
Hill, Dumpsville. Kiki Cutie, Dumpsville. Jalen Richard, Dumpsville. Seahawks D, Dumpsville. Giorgio Tavecchio, which is ripped in half, Dumpsville. What do you want me to say? His team is Dumpsville from round 3 on.
I'm in another league where his lady, who's much better looking than him.
Yeah.
And
Not hard to be, though.
Well, he's a handsome man. But she's a 1-2 cutie pie. And she just beat the living fuck out of me in the first week. Like, just killed me.
I like that.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Then the champ. Champ's up next. Do I get to air my grievances with the champ?
Let's run his team down, who won this week.
Yeah.
He beat Paul Lalonde.
Yeah.
But interesting draft strategy from the champ.
Lots of tight ends before we even go. That's lots of tight ends.
Going in, apparently he wasn't drafting a running back.
That's what he said.
So the champ goes Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce, Keenan Allen, Stephon Diggs, Calvin Ridley. You are not mad if your wide receivers are Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, and Stephon Diggs.
Nope. And your backup is Calvin Ridley.
You are mad if your running backs are Rashad Penny, Dion Lewis, and Darrell Henderson, who's not even the backup. There was all this talk about Darrell Henderson being the stud going into camp, but everyone knew it was Malcolm Brown's show.
Yeah.
Set the champ.
Yeah.
So let's run it down. So he's got Adams, Kelce, Allen, Diggs, Ridley, Aaron Rodgers, Rashad Penny, Dumpsville,
Yes. Dumpsville.
Dion Lewis,
Dumpsville.
Darrell Henderson,
Who the fuck is that?
Dumpsville, James Washington, Dumpsville. Don't worry, he picked another tight end.
Well, he needed one.
Well,
He only had Travis Kelce.
He only had Penny, Lewis, and Henderson, so he might as well get another tight end.
Yeah.
Rudolph, Dumpsville, Alexander Madison. So he's banking on his boy Dalvin Cook getting hurt.
Yeah.
Dumpsville.
Dumpsville.
Oh, good. Don't worry, you backed up Aaron Rodgers with Phillip Rivers. Dumpsville.
Yeah, because you can't start him. But then he's got Greg the Leg and Bills, and the Bills D this week are going to be strong. Can I air my grievances yet, or do you want it? Let's go to your team, and then I'll air my grievances.
No. This is a good time for you to air your grievances because I got to get my thoughts together. I don't understand the strategy here. And I'd love for the
It's
champ
a wild
to tell us.
card. It's just like last year. He wild carded the shit out of us by drafting like all the quarterbacks.
No, he didn't. He drafted a team last year.
I don't know what he did. He's a wild man. I can't understand it. I don't know what he was doing this year. I feel like he was baiting people to do things, trying to start trends, and I'm not sure about it.
I think Vegas just got a hold of him and didn't let him go.
He-
And now he's a part of Vegas.
And now Vegas is his life now.
Air away, buddy. Hit me with
My
it.
grievances? Okay, so I'll put my phone down. I'll actually close it so that I'll take a sip before I air out my grievances with the champ. So, it's a couple weeks ago, and a former champion comes into the store, and we have a chat, and he says, "Hey, I've had this trophy for a couple years now. Any chance that Team Nightingale wants to pick it up?" I said, "Team Nightingale isn't the champ.
No.
There's the King and his men are the champ."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, okay, well, it doesn't matter. I still have the trophy." I say, "Bring that by the store. I'll hold on to it. Make sure the champ gets it."
Because the commissioner's not doing anything.
The commissioner has lost the trophy for 5 years.
Why do we have this? That's right. As the new commissioner, I'm going to make sure that the league is run properly.
I'm just saying. So I hold it. Now, it's blasphemous to hold this trophy in my arms, right? Because he brings it down. He says, "Here." He goes, "It's been sitting with me for a couple of years now." And, there was the year that Amit and Brad, or Old Balls and Taxi, didn't care and only wanted the $200 or whatever it was they split, and just left the trophy
And
in the
the belt.
closet
Yeah.
and a belt in the closet because they don't give a shit because they're only in for the 79-cent McDonald's cheeseburgers or whatever the fuck they're spending their $100 on. And then they're like, "Oh," and he's like, "And Team Nightingale didn't get a chance to touch this trophy because maybe some shit would have happened with it with my house, but I fixed it and I called him, but Team Nightingale couldn't afford to have his phone on, so I could never get a hold of him." And then he's like, so I don't know what to do. I said, you know what? Give it to me. A former champion, three-time champion, knows exactly how to handle this trophy. So I take it in, I cover it in a warm blanket. I embrace it. Like it's come out of the cold, like I come out of a storm. And I bring it to a safe area. And what do I do as a gentleman? The first thing I do, my first order of business, as it were, I take a picture of it. I send it to the champ. I say, hey, champ, this is for you. It's waiting for you. Come get it, please. And he texts me back, says, have you engraved my name into it? And I said, A, that's not my place to do that. B, you take your winnings and you do that. Unlike half the people in this fucking league who haven't had the balls or the financial security to pay $40 to put their fucking name on it. But I digress. I say, hey, champ, you just do that yourself. He said, I can't. I will do that. No problem. The champ's been by the store 4 times while it sits there waiting. He's been in the room with it 4 times while it's waiting, sitting, staring, longing to be hugged, longing to be embraced. And the champ, just like Brad and Amit, it's gone to the wayside. Sure, he's got the belt. That's the flashy thing. But the trophy, that's where your name goes. That's what life is about. That's legendary shit. So, finally, I get sick of this. I hand the trophy to an associate of the champ, and I say, hey, give this, you're going to go see the champ? This person says, yes, I'm going to see the champ. I say, you give this to the champ, and you say, I'm embarrassed for him that this has been here for this long while you haven't touched it. Because I was proud of the champ last season. I was proud of his run. I was proud of his balls. I was proud of every single thing he did. He called it. The Mahomes and everybody's going to fall apart. He's going to beat Team Nightingale in the championship.
It didn't happen. He beat me. I beat Team Nightingale.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. I was still proud of the run. And then that. So that's my grievances with the champ. Next
Does he
question.
have the trophy?
The associate said that he has the trophy. Said he had a little chuckle when it was given to him. What were you going to do?
Well, I thought you were going to get hot.
No, that's it. I'm done. If you win this year, grab the fucking trophy just like the belt when you have the opportunity. Fuck. I'm done now.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm sick of holding this fucking trophy for the rest of you because I've only had it for 4 fucking years. It's embarrassing. You guys should give a fuck like I do. Now turn up.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot.
That's the first time, long time. Don drops it like it's hot. And I agree. We're not playing for money. Some.
I'm not, and I know, and in his defense, the champ's not playing for money either.
No,
he's playing for that belt.
No, he doesn't need to get Big Brother.
No. Whoa.
But the champ should put some respect on the league's name. And as the new commissioner, I'm demanding that happens.
Yeah, and I know he will now. He's got it now. I'm sure he would have dragged
Hopefully
it around.
he's learned.
Yeah, exactly.
I just wanted to go back to the champ's team because you were talking about his draft strategy last year.
Yeah.
This is how his team runs down.
Last year?
Yeah, last year's draft.
You're
Leonard
very
Fournette,
prepared. Yeah.
Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce, loves him Travis Kelce, Brandon Cooks, Dion Lewis, Sony Michel, Goodwin, C.J. Anderson, Nick Chubb, defense, Cameron Meredith, Roethlisberger, Matt Ryan, Kenny Golladay, Chris Boswell. So,
oh really?
He was.
So it was
even.
the year before that I'm getting confused.
I think so.
That's the will he trade?
Yes, will he or won't he? Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees back-to-back rounds 3 and 4 or something.
And
ridiculous.
this is the new Julio versus McCaffrey point spread.
Yeah, and you're gonna come up on the bottom. 15 out of 16.
We'll see, pal. Anyways, so Sayers, we got James Conner first. You happy with that?
Yep.
Joe Mixon.
Yep.
You were happy with it, but shit happens. Chris Carson.
Here's my thing. If I knew I was going to get Chris Carson in the third, I probably would have taken Odell or an Evans or a Tyreek at number 2 at my second pick.
Okay.
But not knowing I was going to get a starting running back in the third round. At the end of the third round.
No,
That's
but you're
tough.
getting Mixon at the beginning of your second. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so that's my running back 1, 2, and flex. So I'm not mad.
Oh, you're talking about Carson now.
If I knew I was going to get Carson at the end of round 3,
Oh,
I
got it.
might have taken a wide receiver at the start of round 2.
Oh, got it.
You know what I mean?
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. You would have taken Juju and then taken Carson.
Or Tyreek or whatever. Right?
Got it.
And then
Okay.
taking Carson, that would have been fine.
Okay, then you got Woods, another good receiver.
Yeah.
DJ Moore. How did you do this week?
9 points or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's the number 1 in Carolina. I'm not happy with it, but
It
at
is
that
what it
point
is.
you got to start taking shots, right?
Right, of
when
course.
you don't have one.
Miles Sanders out of Philly.
Yep.
What are they doing over there?
He had the show. He started, so we'll see.
Okay. And,
That's Josh Gordon next.
and who? Why is it written all pretty in gold?
He didn't have a sticker.
So one of our
Staff members
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Devin Singletary.
who had a good week. I think.
Yeah, he 14 points or something.
He had a good week, so I'm not mad about that.
You're fine.
Geronimo, who's Dumpsville.
Yep.
Carlos Hyde, who is the running back 1 in Houston.
Who is hold on to it and see what happens for sure.
Figure that out. Go tight end Mark Andrews, Jared Goff, my quarterback.
Okay, let's don't just breeze over Mark Andrews. Who is that and
He
why?
put up 16 points this week. So
Did he
was
really?
fine. Yeah.
Well, that whole team put up 100,000 points.
Don't worry, I dropped
They
him for Darren Waller, so it's fine.
Oh, great. So Mark Andrews is available? And you got Waller, the future.
The Walrus.
Yeah, you saw that I got Tyrell Williams. You're like, I'll get Waller.
Well, he had like 8 catches or something. Like that's a tight end I want. You want a tight end who's going to get the ball thrown at him,
Yeah, as opposed to hope to fall into the end
as
zone.
opposed to backing up Austin Hooper with
Yeah.
fucking who cares.
Okay, Jared Goff. How were you happy with Goff this week?
Didn't have a great week. There's 3 rushing touchdowns I think scored, but that's going to happen. So
Yep.
But when you're throwing to Robert Woods and Brandon Cooks and Cooper Kupp, I'll take that quarterback.
Yeah, you're right. And he's developing into a pretty decent quarterback.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then that's in the 14th round, 13th round. So
Yeah.
you got to take
You're
somebody.
happy with that late, for sure. Now, don't even say the next guy's name. Just say Dumpsville.
Absolutely not. That's Tyreek's replacement.
Sure.
You don't know who Mecole Hardman is?
No, no idea.
He's a 2nd round pick this year, 3rd round pick.
Great.
Chiefs traded up for him. Now I'll be starting him this week.
Would you like to put something on the board?
Yeah, what do you want to put on?
Anything.
He's faster than Tyreek Hill, and he's
Nobody's
the same
faster than
kind of
Tyreek Hill. Nobody in the world.
Donovan Bailey,
He
Ben
is
Johnson.
fast. Whoa, is he on the juice or off the juice?
100% he's on the juice.
Oh, well, nobody's faster than Ben Johnson on the juice.
What about the juice himself?
Yeah, no way. Hello, Twitter.
In the Bronco?
Hello there, Twitter world. Okay.
And then
Okay, hold on. So Hardman. Okay, so you want to put something on it. Okay.
I'll go over under 10 fantasy points this week.
Done. I'll take the under. Put it on
the board.
Done.
10 fantasy points for Mecole Hardman.
What
this
are we
week.
what are we betting? Yeah.
A beer.
Drinks next week, next podcast.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, Eagles DSC, fine. And Dan Bailey. Good. Okay, well, that's a recap of the home of the draft #draft party.
Shout out to Flamingo Las Vegas for not doing much for us, but helping us out.
Yeah.
Shout out Draft Party USA for the draft gift, which was a bit sus.
What was it?
Those little footballs and that spinny thing, and what was it? We didn't get much. It wasn't much.
Oh, I've got some of the footballs and the trophies over there.
Great, yeah, little trophies, the whole thing, and the staff that ran it for us. That was great. The staff had a great time.
We all had a great time with
Everyone
the staff.
had fun. I wish we could draft like that every year, but next year we'll be in the former commissioner's backyard
Or we're
the
gonna,
new commissioner's
or we'll
backyard.
rent a conference room in Coquitlam where we can be real responsible
yes.
and get it done in a nice, gentlemanly manner. We'll all be wearing suits and fucking smoking cigars and taking names. It will be fantastic. Now let's go over week 1 so I don't have to recap it next week. Okay, so we'll start at the bottom because I'm at the top because it's my team. So, team friendly, Brad Friend, beat the piss
out of me.
out of a team 86 Rodrigo. So that, and the top performers, I like this though.
That's a good, yeah.
So Team Friends best performance, Carson Wentz, T.Y. Hilton, Emmanuel Sanders. 86 Rodrigo's, Chris Carson, Jared Goff, Robert Woods. We'll see what happens
Not
next
time
week.
to hit the panic button. It's week 1.
It's week 1. You don't panic about anything. Go Luck Yourself and the Bounty Hunters, the former champions, against each other. Go Luck Yourself. Big points from these guys. I like that. Good work. Go Luck Yourself. We got big points from Drew Brees, Mark Ingram, Minnesota DST.
If your defense is your third best player, fuck off.
Yeah, but I still am happy about Mark Ingram. I still think that's a good.
Yeah.
Bounty Hunters, Mahomes did what Mahomes does, puts up big points. Then we got Lev Bell, who put up good points. Then we got Amari Cooper. Hey, Kamish, while you're listening to this, and our fucking hey, former Kamish,
the puppet.
You know our
I'm
fucking
puppeteering?
handshake that we've already put on the board. My boy's got 16.6 points. What has your guy got? A rape charge? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
Too soon, maybe. The King and His Men and the French. Close as nails. We got 79.5 for the King and His Men. The former champ, the defending champ against the French, who never has a good game ever.
Never broke 80.
You got Keenan Allen
We
for
got
the
a kicker and a defense in the top 3. So that's,
Aaron Rodgers got 17 points.
That's not going to happen. He'll bounce back.
I'm sure. Michael Thomas, 12.3. Come at me, boys. I'll have a trade for either of you. I'll take either of those wide receivers for Austin Eckler and Melvin Gordon. How about that? Big Daddy. Oh, versus Amit. Beat him by 4 points. Good work, boys. 129 to 125. Got Dalvin Cook, Russell Wilson, Evan Ingram putting up big points. Derrick Henry, Matt Ryan, DeAndre Hopkins putting up big points. Big Daddy, proud of you. You haven't won in a week 1 since me and you played each other. Team Little Hands, nice big game. Oh, God. The fact that Mikey had this big of a game in his first week means that Mikey is as fan-uffed as it's happened. 139.6 with Deshaun Watson, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs against Johnson.
90 of those points coming from 3 players.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And then versus Sully, who's David Johnson, Delaney Walker, Steve.
Kicker.
Okay, when your kicker is your third highest points getter.
We got issues.
Jesus Christ. And the king of the weekend. Batman's fucking chalupas. You guys heard it here. Dak Prescott, 45.5. Austin Eckler, 33.4. Marlon Mack, 25.4. Whew! That's heavy on the top end. And all out of Bortles, shitty old ass Hinton, 51.6. Mitch
When your best
Trubisky.
performer gets 10 points.
And that's your quarterback.
And your kicker's in your top 3.
Yeah.
I got issues.
Hey, Hints, let's do some trades. You need some help, pal. You want Tom Brady? Give me something for him.
That'll wrap it up, I think, buddy.
That was
We had
as
a big
always.
welcome back.
As always, we say it's going to be quick, brief.
It never is.
Brevity is key. We always say.
We welcome any phone calls next week, any guest hosts next week, and we welcome any content you want to provide us with.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We will catch you guys next week.
Oh.
Every Monday,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Between Monday and Wednesday, early in the week.
We're on our own time.
Yeah.
Take it easy.